I walked out of my resort in Costa do Sauípe and found a village most tourists never see. And honestly, it changed everything I thought about this place. Most people come to Costa do Sauípe for the all-inclusive resorts, stay inside the complex for a week, and fly home thinking they've seen Bahia. But the real story is happening just outside those gates. So I rented a bike from a local shop, pedaled past the last resort entrance, and within 10 minutes I was in a completely different world. This is Sauípe Village. This is where the people who work at the resorts actually live. Fishermen, cooks, gardeners, their families have been here for generations, long before the first resort was ever built, and they are incredibly welcoming. Here's what you need to know if you want to explore beyond the resorts. First, it's safe. Second, it's affordable. And third, it's way more interesting than another poolside caipirinha. The first thing I did was follow the smell of fish grilling by the beach. I found a tiny open-air restaurant called Restaurante da Dinha. No menu, just whatever the fishermen caught that morning. I ordered moqueca de pakes, and it cost me 20 reais. That's less than $4. The portion was huge, the fish was caught that morning, and it tasted better than anything I'd had at the resort. Dinha herself came over to chat, asked where I was from, told me her grandfather started fishing these waters in the 1940s. This isn't a tourist experience. It's just lunch for people who live here. After lunch, I asked a local guy on a bicycle where I could find a beach without resorts. He pointed north and said one word, Massarandupió, so I went. This beach is 5 kilometers of uninterrupted sand. No resorts, no beach clubs, no umbrellas for rent. Just coconut palms, turquoise water, and maybe 3 other people. I had it almost entirely to myself. Here's how to get there. From any Costa do Sauípe resort, take the main coastal road north for about 15 minutes by bike or car. Look for a small dirt path on your left, marked by a faded sign. Safety check. I went alone, mid-morning, saw local families the whole time. Bring your own water and snacks, there are no vendors, and tell your resort front desk where you're going. Simple. On my way back, I stopped at a roadside coconut stand. The guy machete-chopped a fresh coconut in 3 seconds, handed it to me with a straw, and charged me 2 reais. That's about 40 US cents. Ice cold, perfect. Here's the thing about stepping outside the resorts in Costa do Sauípe. You're not just seeing more of Bahia, you're supporting the people who actually live here. Your 20 reais goes directly to Dinha's family, not a corporate buffet. One more hidden gem before we wrap. About 20 minutes south of the resorts is Praia do Forte, a small beach town that feels like what Costa do Sauípe was before the development. Cobblestone streets, local art, sea turtle sanctuary. The Tamar Project Turtle Sanctuary is right there in Praia do Forte. You can see baby sea turtles being raised before release, learn about conservation, and support real environmental work. Entry is about 15 reais, totally worth it. So here's my advice if you're staying at Costa do Sauípe in 2026. Enjoy the resort, but don't let it be your only experience. Rent a bike, bring some cash, and step outside those gates at least once. If this guide helped you see Costa do Sauípe differently, subscribing helps the algorithm show this video to more travelers planning their Bahia trip. It's free, and it genuinely makes a difference. This is the real Bahia, the one locals live in every day, and trust me, it's better than any resort buffet. Welcome to the real Brazil.